Hello.
Hi everyone, welcome to coffee time number, I don't know, what is it?
27.
27, is it? Okay, we'll go with 27. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'd like to give a warm-hearted thanks to everybody. We're celebrating Thanksgiving. It's a time when, of course, you give thanks to those who you love and on the odd occasion, those you don't love. It's true. It's
Okay.
passing the love, okay? Okay, it's true that, you know, strangers are friends you haven't met yet. Enemies are strangers that you'd met and maybe wish you'd never met. But, you know, the world is changing and people change with it. And forgiving and passing thanks to people that may even be your enemies now, may be that change that they need to grow. So without much further ado, because much is expressed in this presentation, I'll share a presentation with you. And that one there, share. Okay, go to the start.
Wow, really? 27? That was a lucky guess.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Really lucky guess.
I'm unlucky in my guesses. You've got a guardian angel that's looking over you. Coffee Time, episode 27, Thanksgiving special event. Well, Thanksgiving is a special day. It's a day when families get together and they celebrate big time. And this is our entire Spooky2 team.
Oh, this is stockroom team, the marketing team, accountant team, quality checking team, personnel team. Oh, they are from customer service department.
Happy Thanksgiving! Hello, my name is Laura. Your kindness, spirit, and love has been a true inspiration to me. Happy Thanksgiving! Hi, I'm Vicky. Thank you for being part of our journey. Wishing you a delightful Thanksgiving celebration.
Hi, I am Anna. Thank you for being there and being so understanding. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Linda. Thanks for being a friend, a support, and a source of strength. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm thankful for all the times
What department?
you have been there for me. And all the times you will be there.
Still customer service.
Okay, these are all customer service.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Amy. Hi, I'm Bonnie.
They two both deal with shipping.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Myra.
Myra is the manager of the department.
May your Thanksgiving be surrounded with love and laughter.
Hello, I'm Jamie.
Also customer
Your love
service
and support
department.
have been a great source of strength for me. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you.
Sabrina, may your life be filled with the same kindness, love, and joy that you bring to others. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you.
Hello, I'm Kelly. Thank you for being a part of our extended family. Warm wishes for a blessed Thanksgiving Day. Love you.
Hello, I'm Sally. A presence in your life is a constant reminder of what is good and right in the world. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you.
Hello, happy Thanksgiving.
Penny's team.
I'm Zara. I hope you a happy Thanksgiving.
This is Nico. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Yura. Thank you so much for your continued support. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hi, I'm Penny. We are grateful for your choosing and support. May all the good things of life be yours, but not only at Thanksgiving, but throughout the coming year. Happy Thanksgiving Day!
Happy Thanksgiving.
So that's
the heart.
the heart.
That's the heart.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
yeah. So that's our team they have with us. They are beautiful girls. Some of them are a bit nervous in front of the camera, so but normally, they're full of smiles and happiness and joy, and the joy that they get from the customers quite often lifts them up, and yeah, we've got a good. We consider both our staff and our customers family, and so when you talk about family here through the presentation, we're talking about our staff and also you.
It's everyone.
Everyone.
We are a big family.
Okay, now as part of the Spooky2 family, we've got our Facebook administrators and moderators.
From these are from English group.
Right. So we've got Judy, Susie, Joe, Julie, Michelle. So many of them, all really golden hearts, hardworking people. Nick, Prana, Simja, Chaffee, Kirsten, and Siddheshwar. Beautiful, beautiful people, they're doing so much work passing love forwards.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time in the group every day answering the questions.
Yes, and it takes a lot of energy. And so we'd like to say thank you to these people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for all that you do. We have a French Facebook group, and Sebastian, Lionel, and Kep all man that station. And they too work extremely hard, answering questions, helping people get up to speed with their systems. In the French group, we have German group. We've covered the French one. Ingrid and Louise, beautiful, beautiful souls.
We also have some other groups.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Spooky2 is truly worldwide, and so we have groups in various other countries. I'm trying to think of the
Netherlands.
Yes, Netherlands group, and others. And we'd like to thank you, even though your name hasn't been mentioned here. We know you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you have done to help people regain their health.
And we also have a forum, and these are the forum administrators and moderators.
Right.
They do work very hard.
Super hard.
Yeah. With
no thanks, of course. Annual thanks at Thanksgiving Day. No, we do. Super appreciate all that they do. There's Jarius, Brian, Gwen, Bob, Hans, Carl, Trevor, and Julie. Really amazing people. We're so proud to have them in the Spooky2 family with us. So again, thank you so much.
We are very lucky to have you.
So lucky. Yeah. Gosh, so lucky to even just know these people.
I know. They have golden hearts.
Golden hearts. Sometimes I think, gosh, what have I done to earn their trust and respect? It's like I am humbled.
We must have saved the galaxy last life. All this.
I think so. And we have trainers as well. These people set aside their time to train people so they can become proficient in the various accessories that Spooky2 offers.
Yeah, we're holding a lot of training courses every month. Now it's about average 8 to 10 training courses a month.
Right. It is an easier way for many people to learn how to use their devices. Quite often when people receive their devices, they're not very well, and they don't want to go through reams of pages learning this way. But the personal approach that's provided by Sebastian, Ronald, Ingrid, Nick, Pascal, Siddheshwar, Lakita, and Jonathan really do add a great, enormous amount of benefit to these people. And there's more as well. There's Vivek, Alice, Sebastian, Durinell, Jamie, Giorgio, Bradley, Dr. Bill, and Jorg. Beautiful, beautiful people, every one of them, golden-hearted people, super hardworking, amazing people. Some I've had the pleasure of meeting. Others I'd love to meet one day. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Gosh. I looked at Jamie, I thought he's copying my hairstyle. But okay, he's better looking than me. Okay, now we're going to talk about a subject which I covered last week in a summer. And it's all part of helping family. In this case, family is humanity. And I discussed energy levels, how raising your own energy level can affect those around you. Many of you may know someone that when you're near them, you just feel so energized and happy, and the influence their words have on you can be quite profound. On the other side of the scale, they're the energy vampires, where you go to them and they talk non-stop with nonsense and gossip, and they drain your energy. By increasing the energy within yourself, you increase the energy of those around you, and you also change inside very much for the better. Would you like to add to that?
I think the very important factor that decides the energy level is motive. The whether we are thinking for ourselves, we are doing things for
Yes.
ourselves, or we are thinking for other people, or we are doing things for other people. That's really important.
It is. Well, when you look at the scale, the shame and guilt and apathy and grief and fear, they're very personal things that are deep inside you, which other people can't see or perceive. But further up the top, it comes more encompassing of those around you: reason, love, joy, peace, and finally enlightenment. See, it goes from very small singular to all encompassing.
How many people we have in our heart, we have in our mind, how
Yes.
many people we think for them.
Yes.
That's really important. So that's more leading us to think the meaning of our lives, of our life. Who are we living for? What are we living for?
Yes. What are your motives? What is the most meaningful thing for you? I think most people may tend to think of self, but some people don't. Some people, like the people that are part of the family of Spooky2, where they help so many other people. They are displaying the higher scale here: reason, love, and joy. This is what they're spreading out. And I truly think this is how Spooky2 has grown so much. It's not so much Spooky2 that's growing, but it's the love and the joy and the ideas behind sharing and helping others that's grown.
Yeah, that's right.
And Spooky2 is just a name, really. It's just a name. But we had to have some name. But it's all about you.
Yeah.
Everything is about you. And you know, what you do can change for the better many, many other lives.
Oh, and we held a summer talk. If anyone's interested in the talk, you can go to this link.
Yes, just click that link with your finger. And if it doesn't go anywhere, just push it harder and really hard. And if it doesn't work, well, we can just email us and we'll send you the link. Actually, don't press your screen, okay? Because it's probably not going to work because it's a video. But yeah, okay. But yes, we did have a summer talk where we explained in more depth the different stages
it
of
has
energy
a
levels.
little bit more details here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess a good person would be neutral. Okay, so they haven't got any feeling of resentment or self-loathing. They're neutral, and that's actually quite a high energy level state.
That's true. So first, let's become a 250.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
That's a very good level to be at, because that is the portal, the door opening.
That's right.
To go higher.
Yeah, once you open this door, it's easier for you to get deeper and higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Deeper and higher.
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Well, what you've done is and sometimes your mistakes are quite beautiful, and I'll explain why. Higher is true because you're going higher up the scale, but deeper because
lucky I have you.
Deeper because your understanding becomes deeper. See?
That's true.
And this is where
that's exactly what I mean.
This is where they are covered for you. So if I make a blue later on, you can cover for me. And we can aspire for enlightenment. I want to stress it's got nothing to do with religion. It's none of these things are religious. Reason, love, joy, peace. Where's the religion? Religion also trains the same things, but all religions do. All religions. And so it's just irrelevant.
It has nothing to do with religion. It's more about finding the truth of life, of the universe.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm covering for you.
Thank you. Okay, meditation.
That's a very important way to help us to get a higher level of energy, higher energy level.
Well, the way that I think of meditation is just sensitizing yourself so that you can cut out all the garbage which we experience through the day, people talking, the noise of cars and everything. Just block everything out. And so if you're not looking outward, you start looking inward.
Yeah.
And the truth lies within.
Yeah.
And okay, well, what is the truth? Well, it doesn't really matter, but you will find inner peace, and that will allow you to progress and become higher up on the energy scale.
Yeah. So we held an activity last month.
500 people.
Yeah, about 500 people participated, and many of these people have made meditation part of their daily routine. It's really nice to know.
It is good to know. It's good to know that more people are incorporating meditation as part of their life or lifestyle. When I first started meditating, always in the back of my mind, I was thinking, what's the point? Am I doing it so that I can imagine things, see images, or I mean, what is the point? Why do something if you don't know what the real reason is? Enough for me anyway, what I've come to realize is that meditation is just a way of looking in and looking in very deeply. And it's kind of like when you're sitting somewhere and you're not meditating, but you're just thinking about things, and you think, and you think deeper, and you're concentrating. It's kind of like that. And you come to realize things, just even natural thought. You realize things, okay. A truism. You discover a truism. And that realization then opens up the door for more things to understand. And it's just a way of blocking out the noise from outside, the garbage that's all around us.
Oh, yeah, we are still holding the meditation activity. If you are interested, you can go to this link to join the meditation activity.
Right, that's the next one, isn't it?
No, this is existing one. But
Oh,
next
round-
week, we will hold another summer
Oh, okay.
about meditation. All of us will do online meditation together and pray for world peace and send the blessings to the world, to the earth afterwards.
Yeah. I mean, Christians, we would think of it like collective prayer.
Yeah.
So the next summer, we're going to do a group meditation. Is it a summer? Or-
It's a meditation.
Okay, so it's not going to be a summer. But whatever it is,
Whatever it is.
it'll be. And we'll do a group meditation and pray for world peace. Pray for an end of the hostilities, the anger, hatred, jealousy, everything that's making the world a little bit less beautiful at the moment.
Yeah. And what's happening now will lead to something even worse in the future because that's the seed.
Yes, that's right. We need to remove that seed and plant good seeds.
Yeah, plant good seeds instead.
Yeah. Wow, where to start on this one? The essence of happiness and true freedom. Do you want to start or shall I do it?
No, you should do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Well, it's something I'm quite passionate about. I made an important discovery this year. Okay, so I discovered that this is just partly through meditation, but also through other things that I'm doing. I came to realize, and also this book, in fact, probably this book was the seed for me to contemplate and then come to realize truths. When you think about suffering from birth, everyone experiences, and hunger, cold, and heat. But what is the root of suffering, and what is the essence of happiness? If you explain happiness, you might think, well, happiness is having stuff, having a car.
Or if you want something, you can get something.
That's right. Yeah. But until such time that you have it, does that mean you're suffering? And when you have it, does that mean that you've ended your suffering? And then isn't it strange that you're explaining happiness through the eyes of suffering? Happiness is not being recognized standalone. Suffering is being happiness is being termed not suffering. But that's strange, isn't it? Why can't happiness just stand alone on its own merits? So I've come to realize that happiness is actually very, very scarce in today's world. Happiness is not having that fancy car, that great job. It actually isn't. That's just a lack of suffering. Because without those things, you will suffer, or a form of suffering. And true freedom means not being bound by the suffering.
Or not being bound by the desire.
Exactly. So true freedom comes higher up the energy level. When you lose the importance of self, which is self-ego. Why do you want this fancy car? Well, maybe so other people can see me driving a nice car. Maybe so I can go faster. But I mean, past all those superficial things, none of those things that you mention generate happiness. And with the freedom, you don't need that to make you happy.
I've realized that if I peeled off one layer of my ego, I can gain one more layer of freedom.
Okay, that's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah. So, this is the journey that we kind of, in a way, started it many years ago, but we didn't really know it. But now we have a greater understanding. It's accelerated our path, if you like. And we now are learning much faster than before.
And that's why we're sharing this book with our family.
Yes.
We are now sending a book with each parcel. And also John has recorded the book, and we have made videos and uploaded to YouTube channel. So if anyone's interested in it, if you don't have the book, you can go to our YouTube channel and listen to this book.
Yeah.
It has 13 chapters.
Yeah, lucky 13.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do this if we didn't think it was important.
Very important.
Super important.
Yeah.
That's what my eldest girl would say. Everything very, she'll say super important. It will teach you really how to gain it and recognize and achieve true happiness and freedom. Freedom from having to grasp at things or the need, the desire.
And teach us to be able to have true freedom if one day we are deprived of everything. Deprived?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that true freedom is from within.
Yeah.
I've listened to the video for more than 10 times, and each time I can gain something deeper from it.
Yeah.
So really, it deserves that. I mean, it's worthwhile for its, how do you say, to listen many times.
Oh, absolutely. To repeat the way that our global climate's going, there's two big wars taking place.
Yeah.
And the one in the Middle East, that can certainly become a world war, which will have a good chance of having nuclear firearms. And there will be a lot of people, maybe a lot of people, that do lose everything. And if it's a global war, it's going to happen on our doorstep.
Yeah, anything can happen to anyone at any time. That's impermanence.
Yes. But if you have true freedom from the desires of material things, you can lose your house and lose all these things around you.
Even like, we have strong attachment to people, but that means we are not so brave. We still have attachment, we still have desires.
That's the advanced level.
Okay, I don't have to go to that
No.
level.
But the freedom of being happy in self, this is where I think there'd be an enormous benefit. As I say, the way things are going, that's, if you've got the ability to just let go and still have that happiness inside, then that's a major achievement, and you will live a happy life. Yeah. Every month, roughly.
Yeah, every month, not roughly, every month.
Yeah, that's what I said. Roughly every month. We set free live animals, and these are animals which we buy from the food markets, and we set them free. If I was a fish, I wouldn't want to be eaten, and fish do have brains, and there is no animal that would enjoy being killed.
Yeah, true.
So we release these fish. Just as an aside, we bless them and wish them a happy fish life. We try and save as many lives as possible in Spooky2. We also do this out of hours, if you like. What is out of hours? Because it's during the weekends. But we do, this is our lives, is to save lives and to improve people's quality of lives.
Actually, we also have customers that join us. They have donated money to save animals. And every time after releasing the animals, we will send the blessings to our customers, to everyone in this world, hoping that they can live a happy life.
Yeah.
Free of suffering.
Yeah, there's a donate button if you want to press it real hard with your finger. Or any sharp implement will be fine. But where can they find that link on the internet?
Oh, Yura can send it.
Okay. We can send it. We can add a link to the bottom of the video. later on. So you can click and donate $1. Is that right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
whatever.
$1.
$1. Okay. That goes straight with zero middle people taking a little bit, taking a little bit. None of that. All going to saving these animals that we release.
Yeah. We now have a lot of people join us. We have another company. We are doing together with another company, and also there are suppliers and the friends joining us. And yeah, this group is getting larger and larger.
In the beginning, when we say to a supplier that we release live animals and do they want to help, what's their initial reaction? Sometimes WTF, or do they?
No, they think we are strange people,
Strange
but
people. Well, there's no arguing that.
then they start to join us, and even some of them want to change their job.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Influence. See, this is the influence that you can have on other people. And if you've got not a tremendous ego, it doesn't matter what people think, especially initially.
Yeah, I don't care.
No, we're doing it for the better good, the bigger good. Okay. Spooky2 Global Foundation, creating a better world with compassion. Do you know about the Spooky2 Global Foundation? Established by Spooky2 in 2021. The Spooky2 Global Foundation serves as a platform to provide each customer with an opportunity to make a tangible impact on the world. With a $3 donation from each order and the support of our customers, we can make a significant difference in the lives of those in need. A heartfelt thank you to our customers. Who's that clown? The world is becoming a better place because of you. Over the past 6 months, our charitable organisation, Spooky2 Global Foundation, has achieved a series of inspiring milestones with your support. Let's take a moment to revisit and feel the positive changes your generosity has brought. Sponsoring the education of 50 children in Guatemala. This long-term project involves monthly support of $520 to the school, providing an opportunity for 50 children in Guatemala to continue their education. Sebastian's and Dr. Bill's visits to the school have been instrumental in updating the children's conditions. This is a long-term commitment. We will continue to follow and support the growth and development of these children. Collaboration with Elaine Revere Nepal Fund. Since 1979, Elaine Revere has been dedicated to the development of basic social work in underdeveloped rural areas. Since April this year, we have successfully funded the annual tuition and boarding fees of 2 students, Reena and Krishna, with a contribution of $3,000. They have made remarkable progress at the Namu Buddha boarding school. Reena is happy and attentive, displaying intelligence and a love for learning. Krishna is disciplined and attentive, a gentle soul. Thanks to Elaine's upcoming visit to Nepal in March and April, he will spend more time with them, offering meditation and stress relief encouragement, especially to students facing heavy exam schedules. Product donations to Dr. Bill and Sebastian to aid the health of Guatemalan citizens. In June, we decided to donate 4 Miramate cold laser wrist X's and 4 Spooky2 cold lasers to Dr. Bill and Sebastian. These products accompanied Dr. Bill and Sebastian during their clinic visits, providing assistance to the residents of Guatemala and helping them overcome ailments and regain their health. Your support made all of this possible. Assisting Australian customer Craig in achieving a frequency gym vision. We provided a discount on about 30 Spooky2 remote units for Craig, one of our Australian customers, helping over 100 people run programs for acute and chronic diseases such as autism, pericarditis, myocarditis, and Parkinson's dementia, just to name a few. Through collective efforts, we witnessed the birth of a vibrant and energetic frequency healing community. Sponsoring Whispaws, a UK animal rescue organisation for stray dogs. We sponsored Whispaws, a UK animal rescue organisation, with a $500 contribution, supporting them in rescuing and caring for more stray dogs. Through this act of love, we assisted them in renovating a garage, building fences, and a medical room to provide a good living environment for stray dogs rescued in Serbia. Thanks to the support from each of your orders, providing a home for stray dogs is made possible. As we approach the new year, we look forward to continuing to work hand in hand with you to spread more love and warmth. Thank you for being a part of Spooky2 Global Foundation, enabling us to bring more care and hope to the world. In this special season, may you and your family have a holiday filled with warmth and joy. Without your support, this could not be possible. All that you've done, it's not come out right. What you have done has enabled us to help many charities around the world, extending your love. And it's from you. So thank you. Thank you.
And I also want to add that one customer donated 4 sets of products, and we donated that to Guatemala. She just placed the order online and saying that no need to send to me, give to those people who need it.
Isn't that incredible?
And she also mentioned that if they are used up, let me know.
Yeah. There are a lot of extremely good people around. And yeah, it's very touching, very, very touching and humbling. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
We've come to the pricey, but this is a part of the coffee timer where we have a little competition. We invite people to share their Spooky2 story, and then we spin the yellow wheel behind Echo, and they win a prize. To participate in this event, you need to have a working microphone and a working video camera.
Yeah, I'm good. There are a lot of people leaving messages.
Okay. While we're doing the presentation, we can't see the messages. Oh, we can actually, but
Yes, we can. We need to switch to that.
okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. To share your story, click the raise hand button on the bottom of your Zoom window, and then wait until we have things ready on this side. But there's the button at the bottom of the screen here. You can see there's raise hand. So let's just click on there, and when your time comes, we'll call your name and get you to join us, where you can share your story and win lovely prizes. And afterwards, after the competition, just send an email to sama@spooky2-more.com just to confirm your delivery address, so we send it to the right person and not your neighbor. And the prizes that you can win, well, we've got our colloidal Wondered what you were doing. I thought it was a little bit too early in the morning to do a bungee jump. Colloidal silver kit, where you can make your own colloidal silver, high quality colloidal silver. Colloidal silver is a solution that you can drink, and it's a very general antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal.
Also, something you can spray to the
Yeah.
infectious.
Oh, absolutely. People were using this a lot during the previous 3 years during the lockdown period.
Yeah, we had one cat. She was seriously hurt and got
Oh,
infectious,
yes.
and John sprayed it with the colloidal silver, and the next day he he's back to life.
Yeah, Mimi, what a cat. Okay, blue blocking glasses. If you have trouble sleeping, there is a good possibility the culprit is your eyes. Everyone has a natural circadian rhythm. With the artificial light that we have in our homes, giving off a blue light, it keeps us awake. It prevents our body from producing its own melatonin, which is our sleep hormone. These glasses block the blue light component. When you wear them, they just feel like they're doing nothing, but it blocks all the blue light from entering your eyes. You've got a Spooky2 XM generator remote kit, so you can treat people from any distance. A 10% coupon. Now, the 10% coupon is an extra 10% on the discount that we are already providing in the
Black Friday.
super amazing
kits.
Black Friday.
Black Friday
No,
kits.
it's the Thanksgiving.
Black Friday.
Right, Black Friday kits. Okay. So it's extra and above what's there. We have a Spooky2 Boost version 3.1. We shouldn't really bother saying version 3.1. It's just a Spooky Boost, right?
True, that's true.
A Hiwi Mycogen, which is an amazing portable generator if you want to use contact mode, but don't really want to be sitting down for half an hour or longer.
Portable.
It's a portable unit that you can program straight from your computer and then just wear it on your belt or wherever and have the TENS pads attached to your body. You can continue during your day's work or day's play, as the case may be, and have the contact treatment. Mindful audio. This is very, very useful for listening to healing music, relaxing music. It's been, we originally started developing this for our scalar device because our scalar can do audio as well. And of course, now we've got our MirrorMate Magic Pro, and you can use it for that as well. 15% coupon, which is just half again of the 10%, so it's an extra large discount. Our MirrorMate Mini Magic, which is very similar to the Hiwi Mycogen, but it's a pulsed EMF portable device. And you just turn it on and place the pads, the coils where the pain is, and let the pulsed EMF do its magic. And the spooky remote there at the top.
Okay.
Now, each attendee automatically will receive 6 months free membership of the Frequency Heals app. So that just happens automatically.
We can send to everyone online today.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you leave your email address.
Well, I tell you what, chats are recorded. So, oh yeah, email address.
Email address. If you leave your email address, I'll tell our support to contact you and offer you the.
Yeah, so in the chat box, just write down your email address, and we'll make sure that every email that's on there will enjoy 6 months free membership to the Frequency Heals app. Alrighty. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
No. Let's go to the next step.
okay. That's it. Okay. Was that something that shouldn't have been there?
No, I have.
You got no idea. Okay. Well, here we go. So we have, I'll just quickly go through and clear off any questions. Okay, when you are asking, where can I share story for prize?
Well, you can either share today or you can write your story and send to our support because there is another competition being
Oh,
held online.
Is it-
People have to vote. But
Okay.
for this one,
This-
just if we pick anyone and after you share the story, we'll roll that thing so you can, get your
Yeah.
prize.
Okay, so there's two ways when. Have we started that one already?
Yeah, yes,
Okay, so
yes.
just send your video to which email address would they use?
support@spooky2-more.com.
Okay. And now there's quite a few people with their hands up, so we won't be able to have everybody
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
but we'll do our best.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Q&A and the chat. Okay.
Okay, so shall we go to the?
You think so?
I
Okay, and
think
there's one
you
more.
should
one
do
more
the
thing.
rest, and I'll just leave.
Okay, so okay, so
Okay, let's go to the.
yeah. So wow, so many hands up.
Yeah.
So let's have a look.
Hello, Brad. Oh, that's good.
Oh, so that was
So
a baby
it was-
shot of you before, right? I remember you. Yeah. How are you keeping?
Oh, I'm wonderful. How are you guys?
Oh, we're great.
Good.
We're great. We're always buzzing.
I love this time of year. It's one of my favorite times of year. Familyness and everybody getting to come together. Like I said, it's one of the best times of year, in my personal opinions.
It is a great time.
All right, so let me first introduce myself. My name is Bradley Johnson. I am one of the certified trainers for Spooky2. And my specific story started back in 2018. I purchased my first XM generator, and I was ultimately frustrated with the failed attempts of Western medicine to address my medical concerns. And I had a wonderful background as a wireless engineer for the prior 16 years before I stepped off of that and entered into working with Spooky2. But that gave me the best understanding of knowing and understanding how waveforms work, how everything's propagate over people, because I was designing wireless coverage for people that were covering people and blanketing them in 4G, 2.4 and 5G networks all over the world. And so that gave me the fundamental understanding of how the technologies work and the best modality approaches for each. I started using Spooky2 in 2018, and I prioritized all my health issues. And I started at the bottom and I started working my way up slowly and surely, following the golden rule. And one by one, I started removing all of my health issues. The medications, the prescriptions, pharmaceutical drugs that I was prescribed to started falling off. And it wasn't very long. And actually, I didn't actually notice or realize that the changes had been happening. I just let the frequency programs run and run and run and run. And my wife one night while I was changing for bed, she's like, "Baby, you've lost a lot of weight." And I was like, "Nuh-uh." And she's like, "Yeah, you have." And I was like, "There's no way." Because like we hadn't changed our diet. I've been a type 1 diabetic my whole life. I know exactly what I eat and how much food goes in my body. So it didn't make any sense to me. But I did want to go find a scale now because she sparked my curiosity. And when in doing so, I was down 35 pounds. And so immediately when I came out of the bathroom with the scale, she's like, "Me next." And so at that point, when I first started, I started with myself and addressing all my health issues and documenting my processes for everything that I did. And then I started helping friends and family members. And I started having so much success that in March of 2021, I opened up my own LLC as a frequency holistic practitioner. And I originally started out of Indianapolis. And to the current day, I've successfully worked with over 419 different individuals, all addressing specific health concerns all over the board. And that will continue to grow as I continue to help others better understand how to successfully use these devices, part of what I do, not only as a practitioner, but as a trainer, is my understanding is very simple and easy of this technology. And so when people go out and purchase and buy these packages and these devices, knowing and understanding how to use them is critically important to being successful with them. And my whole perspective on this is very simple and easy. It's that if you have the same devices that I have in my house, then the only thing stopping you from having the exact same success that I've had is your knowledge and understanding of what you know and how to use the product.
That's right. And you are giving the training for people so they can gain that knowledge
all the time, you know,
and equally surprising results.
Any type of webinars that we offer, you know, I'm always about, you know, like you mentioned earlier about people who are looking for higher enlightenment. And it's, I know you said most people aren't, or some people aren't always happiness, but like I love my life. I am purpose and I'm passionate about what I do. Like I wake up happy every single day. I love helping others, and I know exactly what my purpose was and why I'm made. And so I'm passionate about pushing that information and helping others understand that so that they can help their friends and help their families, and then they can pay it forward to whoever that they'd like to in their lives. But Spooky2 has provided all of this opportunity for me because, again, I knew the understanding of the technology, but I needed the avenue for making all of this happen. And Spooky2 applied that for me. And that is what I will always be grateful for.
We're talking to a person who's got a scale of 500.
But
gosh, it's some
you
story. Thank you for sharing that with us.
That's very inspiring.
It is, and it's very true. You know how education, knowing how to use devices, is so absolutely critical.
So that having them is one thing, but knowing how to effectively use them to go in and make your lives better on a day-by-day basis, that's what changes everything.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Hey, should we spin a wheel?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's one here.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well done.
Know what
we
you
have
did.
a winner.
Congratulations.
You provided an avenue to one more person to be helped. So thank you so much.
That's wonderful.
Thank you for extending love and putting it out there.
Yeah, we know it's going to a good place.
Very good place. Thanks, Bradley. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Remove.
Okay.
No, not remove the reminder. Cancel. So I just been a while. Okay, change
to
that one.
Yes.
I thought you could do it from here.
No. You go
change role to attendee. There we go.
Okay, that's good. Then here's a
Anything not Bev? Because it was me that made the mistake.
We'll go to her. Right?
Okay, Beverly, you'll be straight after Heather. We've got Heather Vanderbeek coming very, very soon. It has been a while. It's been a year since we've done this, since I've introduced them. I knew there's a way of doing it the other way. But anyway, okay, Heather, let's hope it works. Hope that we've done everything right and your video and audio works. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good. I'm phenomenally good. So I just went through a very challenging time for my life. I practice Chinese medicine. I've been toying with frequency treatments since 2011, 12. And I had a very close friend that got cancer. And after he did chemo and radiation, he decided that he would rather die than do any more chemo and radiation.
Gosh.
And he reached out to me and asked me to help him find an alternative way to treat his cancer. Right. And it ended up being Rife and Rick Simpson oil that cured his cancer, got rid of his tumors. And so that, that started me going down the road of, okay, how can I integrate this into my practice? My dad even got a Spooky2 machine after talking to me about the and what's really interesting is, so I've been using it in my practice. I was recently diagnosed with breast cancer in May. And so it has been an integral part of my healing process. And, you know, I've done a lot of things, but definitely using, you know, the frequency treatments in the remote and active. And I have a plasma machine as well. But, you know, by the time I got to the point where I had my surgery, I had reduced my tumors from 3.2 centimeters down to 0.1 centimeters. So they really almost, you know, they were almost gone by that point, which really made my outcome much more potentially beneficial. I didn't have to do chemo, I didn't have to do radiation. And you know, so now I'm really on that healing track of taking good care of myself and using my Spooky2 XM every day. So in remote.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's good to know.
It is a good story. I mean, it's kind of a sad story, but it's got a happy ending.
Yeah.
Like you won the battle even before the operation, and because it was such
you know, I wish I would have known, because you know, that's another thing about, you know, alternative medicine. We're pushed so hard with Western medicine that you come from a big place of fear about really, and I should know better. I mean, I work on people every day and show them that, you know, they with lots of different modalities, they can really heal themselves. So maybe if I would have just pushed through and listened to myself and use Rife and the Spooky more, I might have not needed to do the surgery. But, you know, the surgery really helped me be like I'm done. You know, I've finished that part of my treatment. So
wow, yeah.
If you can share with us what kind of programs you choose for
so
treatment?
you know, so there's a lot of like buzz about like fenbendazole and the anti-helmetics, the anti-worm actually medications. So I used, you know, the Spooky2 has those medications in the list. So I put that in my remote and I use those all the time. But, you know, I did all the breast cancer ones, I did all the healing ones, I did a lot of, you know, everybody's got parasites. So I did a lot of the worms and parasite cleanses and the train, and you know, I use it every day in remote. So, and you know, I can feel it. You know, when I turn it off, I feel the difference. So I definitely know something's going on.
As you've been talking in the chat box, people are passing on their love to you and just wishing you the very best. There's a lot of goodness out there. People that do love others and wish you the best.
Yeah, well, you know, it brings me a lot of joy helping people, and it's been my profession and helping people for 20 years. So, you know, I feel like I've had a big embrace from a lot of people. So, and the spooky community is a big embracing community too. So
yeah, it is. There's always someone there ready to help you. No matter what the problem is, there's someone that's been there, done that, and will give you the advice.
Yeah, and you know, going through the Facebook forum, the Facebook groups, it has really helped me understand how to use it, and I've taken some of the online courses and things like that as well.
Yes,
so Dr. Bill's cancer thing.
Gosh, he's a wealth of knowledge, Dr. Bill.
He is. Yeah. It is. And I'm going to keep, you know, using frequency therapy. It's amazing. It's good stuff. So
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shall we spin the wheel?
Yes.
Let's see what.
Okay.
Here's one.
You want me to do it?
Oh, of course. You're
okay.
supposed to spin it and then go like this, like they have on, like they do on TV.
like
it's what they do, right? They go like this one.
Right.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Wow, look at that.
Oh
You got the portable microgen. How amazing is that? And that's an amazing product.
yeah. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. That's great.
So yeah, congratulations on that prize. And thank you for sharing that story with us.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, all this wouldn't have happened without you putting it out there. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so who's Bev? Poor Beverly, look, I've got a confession. It's me that actually made it so you couldn't talk, you couldn't turn on your video. I allowed you to talk, but didn't allow you to share your video. So I'm very, very sorry, and I give my humble apologies. But now I'm giving you access, so hopefully you will have the ability to turn on your video, and we can finally see.
And Rita, you will be the next.
Rita, okay.
Mute. And what's that box here do?
Okay, so we can hear you. And
There
we
we
can
go.
see you. That's the Beverly I know and love. How are you?
Good.
Now, just so people know, now I had the pleasure, or we had the pleasure of meeting Beverly during our very, very, very super very first conference in
New Zealand.
New Zealand, yeah. A lot of years ago. And I'm
Yep.
going to ask you, Beverly, how have you managed to maintain your youth? Because you haven't aged a day since we last.
All scalar and spooky. No, seriously, if it wasn't for the scalar and the spooky, I literally wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
I was given 6 months to live in 2012.
Oh.
And the only reason I'm here, literally, is the scalar and the spooky. A few months ago, I tried a different device from another company and put myself out of remission. I've now got a lot more scarring in my lungs. Scalar's put me back into remission again, which is fantastic.
Yes.
But I'm still working on dissolving the extracellular tissue that the other device caused. So yeah. Okay. But I'm having a lot of fun with the scalar. I actually got some little paddling pools from the warehouse, and we put Epsom salts in them to create a suspension water, and then put the pools on the ground where there was no signal, no EMFs and stuff like that. Right. Put the scalar either end, and people had incredible fun laying in the pools, being suspended in the scalar field. Had some incredible experiences. And then we put different plant products and crystals and that sort of thing on the scalar as well. We've been taking the scalar into the bush and actually experiencing what it feels like to feel the trees, because of course the scalar field picks up on all the energy that's around it.
Yes, it does.
And yeah, feeling the energy of, literally the energy of the cowries and the totras and everything in the bush. We've also put it across the top of springs and actually sat in spring water with the scalar either side and the actual cable running through the water. And you can actually feel the energy of all the water coming as it comes out of the ground, and the depth of the energy that is carrying up with it.
Yes, yes. It's a very holistic way of applying the scalar. You're using a natural environment. Everything's just in the jungle, so to speak, and you're absorbing the natural Earth's energy.
Yeah, but do you know that the scalar field goes out way beyond the end of the boxes?
It does.
Because I had a little transistor radio, and I was running frequencies through the scalar, and I could pick them up over 10 meters away with the little radio, even though you couldn't hear them.
Okay, that radio is not picking up the scalar signal. The radio is picking up the signal from the link cable and the coils in the receiver. But it's an interesting point that you make. Now, because scalar can do molecular modulation, what you can do is put enzymes on the receiver coil, and that will dissolve your scar tissue. So you put the dissolve enzymes in water, serrapeptase, maybe papain, bromase, the magical ones, and that actively dissolves scar tissue.
The other device was great. It actually built up the tissue in the body and other parts of my body which weren't damaged. It did help to start regrowing the muscle there, but the company gave no indications to use the product or what conditions not to use it for. And then when I started looking into research, which was done in Russia, I found out that this sort of device should never be used with arthritis, scar tissue, or cancer, because what it does is make those tissues grow even faster than the body's tissues.
Yeah.
You know, but it really, it shook me up, because to me, quantum physics has always been something which is either, and as you know yourself, there's a lot of products out there which are just to have. And it's either been completely harmless or really healing, you know, like with the scalar and the spooky and everything. I've never considered to have one harmful. It's the first time I've come across anything which actually has done harm.
Yeah,
But,
there are some health products I can think of which are harmful, but
yeah, this one uses blue lights.
Yeah.
And heat. I won't say what it is or anything, but but yeah, so the scalar's done a great job in bringing me back into remission, because I ended up in hospital with CT scans, and it also caused blood clots. Got a blood clot in my lungs, and it was quite funny because they gave me all this medication, injections to give myself, which I didn't use any of it, and I used the been using a lot of frequencies through the scalar, through the harmony.
Yes.
And I went back for another scan, and they couldn't believe it because they couldn't find any blood clots, and they were like, the medications work so fast. And I'm like,
Yeah, the great medication,
okay,
isn't it? Yeah.
I didn't take any medication at all. All I used was scalar and the frequency heals and spooky.
We don't officially say to stop medication. Our formal line is
I didn't stop it. I just didn't take it in the first place.
Okay. I'll read to you a message that was sent while we were talking. It's from Kanika. Kanika says, "Love you, Bev. Thank you so much for sharing so venerably. You are so brave and beautiful."
Oh, thank you.
We're surrounded by people that are very loving. Kanika is one of several that sent messages. Other people have also sent messages of support. So thank you for sharing that story.
Gabriella said, "Beef, you are the force of nature."
You are the force of nature.
When you tie into nature, it's really easy to, well, I do all the time now, so.
Yeah. Okay, hey, shall we spin a wheel? What thing would you want to win? I mean, just saying, if we had a glitch in the system, they have been known to happen on occasion.
The Hiwi would be really helpful, because then I could do contact mode moving around.
Okay.
Because then I can, and the other thing too, which I don't know if you've ever thought about, if you could make a mini scalar that could go into vehicles.
Yeah, we have thought about that.
Yes.
We have thought about that. We're always thinking about solutions for people, because people are.
Because I've tried to figure out how to set the scalar up in my van so I can be in it while I'm driving.
Right.
That's a good idea.
Because when I go to town, I have to dismantle my scalar, put it in my van, and then by the time I've finished doing my shopping and that, I'm so tired I have to lay down in the van in the scalar to get the energy to drive home.
Yeah.
And then I have to put it all back in the house again when I get back home. And it would just be really, really helpful if there's a little scalar that could live in the van, and it could give me energy while I'm driving.
Right.
As well, because I've tried to figure out how to do it to have me in the scalar while I'm driving, and I just can't do it. Boxes are just that bit too big.
True. Antonia suggests that you use the Spooky remote and just put your nails in the remote. But you've got
Yeah.
the remote
Transmitter.
anyway.
Put your
Oh,
nails
that
on
was
the
on the transmitter. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's another way. We have a can't think of that word. The
Yeah.
paper, the round.
Oh, the hologram.
A hologram. And people are putting it into the remote and then send frequencies into to the remote and then stick that hologram on the
Onto
body.
the body, yeah. Well, maybe we can talk to you more about that later on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's spin and
Yeah.
see what you do.
Okay.
Good spin. No. Give it a good spin. No cheating. Wow. Wow. Did you see that?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. It's so good to
Congratulations.
finally see your face once again. I hope that your health conditions continue to improve, Bev. I'm sorry to hear what happened, and I'm hoping that now what I will do, I'll contact you later and tell you. New Zealand, like lots of other countries, they regulate very heavily natural products which you need for healing. And in this thing I'm saying about enzymes. Enzymes dissolve dead tissue in your body. So it's things like bone spurs, scar tissue, even arteriosclerosis. It removes the plaque, actively removes the plaque. And this is double-blind study proven through MRI.
Yep.
It's not like I've heard this works or everything. My reference sources are scientific. And if you combine a combination, make a little cocktail of enzymes, it's magic, absolutely magic. Not sure if you can get the ingredients, but I'll send you the information anyway.
That'd be great. Yeah, because I've got bone spurs and arthritis in my spine from when I broke my back.
Oh, gosh.
So it'd be really good for that as well.
Yeah. What's your middle name? Is it Lucky? Take care, Beverly.
Take care.
Thanks. So good to see you guys again.
Love you.
Thanks. Love
Bye.
you too. See you guys.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't she lucky? That was she was lucky. She got the thing. Okay, so should we do Rita now?
Rita, yes.
Okay, Rita.
So-
And who will be after Rita?
I'll find out.
Okay. Rita and right. Now I know what to do to. Okay. Yeah. Maybe ask you.
Mary.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
I'm so happy to meet you both.
Oh,
We're
well,
happy too.
Yeah, the measures, the happiness is reward outside. We're happy to meet you. You're looking so happy and you look radiant. How?
Yeah. How did you do that?
You look, yeah.
My journey began, it was 1998 and I was very ill. I had been diagnosed with hepatitis C, and after liver biopsies, I was 45 years old. I was told that I had had it for a minimum of 30 years, most likely 35. So I had had it most of my life. And I don't know why. I think that I was frightened into accepting the interferon ribavirin treatment, which was like a nuclear blast inside the body. It shut down my immune I was considerably worse off after that treatment, even though the virus was gone for about a year. Then it came back. And I then found a doctor who treated with selenium, milk thistle, and alpha lipoic acid, and I got rid of the virus in 3 months and have been virus-free ever since, but the side effects were so horrible. It's 23 years later and I'm still dealing with side effects. And when I lived in Washington, D.C., my doctor there had a Rife machine. It was a beam ray. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It was a really old version of the Rife technology. And I was sitting here thinking about how the worst of the side effects that I couldn't get over, because I started recovering immune function. I can't stand up very long. If I'm moving, I'm fine, no problem. But if I'm just standing still, and many years later, I find out it's because the synthetic interferons shut down mitochondrial function. You don't produce the ATP, I think it is, anymore. So I thought, I'll bet you Rife can fix this. I did a Google search, and that's how I found Spooky2. And I ordered, otherwise I would have never even heard of Dr. Rife.
Right.
Wasn't for my doc, the holistic chiropractor in Washington, D.C. So I ordered the machine, and it was so beautiful to see Bradley, because he is the person that walked me through the setup and everything and taught me enough to get started. So I started out doing biofeedback scans with TENS pads and with the sample digitizer. And after a little while, I started doing, then I got scalar box and started sleeping in the scalar and being in the scalar field most of the time. I just kept getting better and better. And then I'm looking at my notes here. Hunt and kill. I was in one of the training classes that talked about hunt and kill. I began doing that 2 or 3 times a week, and I just kept getting better. And my brother comes down to visit and asks if he can have a spooky treatment. And my cat, Rocco, was coughing, and he gets traumatized when he has to get in the carrier and go to the vet, and you can't give him medicine. And I found the frequencies for amoxicillin and put he has his own generator, and in the remote, and put the amoxicillin, and he's over here sleeping.
He's out.
Peacefully sleeping, and people come in and say, wow, he is so full of energy. He's like his old self. He's 12 years old, almost 13. He's so then what else? I've had an infection in my foot that I wasn't able to take a medication from Western medicine to get rid of it, because it can cause liver failure, and I already had a significant liver problem. So I've been using all of these spooky programs for onychomycosis and all sorts of other different candidas, and my foot is almost completely better.
Gosh, great.
Stand up long enough I couldn't even stand. I functioned. I was very adaptable. When I was still at work, I would, if people stopped to talk to me when I was in the hallway, I would lean against the wall, or when I'm here, I lean against something. I couldn't stand up long enough to take a shower, so I would have to lean on you find something to lean on. If I didn't, I would just drop and be would pick me up off the floor, and I didn't remember what happened to me or anything. But that is, occasionally I've noticed that I can have those spells, but it's after a significant amount of stress. So I'm continuing to run the programs, and I don't even know how to describe how much better I am now than I was only in 1 year and a half. I bought the first spooky equipment in July of 2022. I was never vaccinated, was exposed to COVID so many times. I never got it. I have, so anyway, I'm very, very grateful. And it was interesting to hear all of what Brad had to say, because several times this week, I kept intending to write to him to ask him to show me. I'm ready to learn more now about what I could be doing better to help. And so that's what he was just saying about learning how to properly use the equipment to get the results that you need.
Isn't he a loving soul, you know?
Yeah.
Helping people like yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's so heartwarming to hear and to see you. You're positive proof. I mean, you are literally glowing. You've got so much, so much energy, inner energy. And to think that you had this treatment that had you lying low for so many years, that's a real travesty.
I was living in Washington, D.C. I was being treated at the National Institutes of Health and at Georgetown University Hospital.
Yeah.
The doctor there just looked at me one day and said, "Don't get your hopes up, honey." He said that to me. And I was very upset. I used a few words that I won't repeat, and I just said,
honey's a nice thing to be called, but the message.
And I left. But it's been a wonderful journey, because I'm a meditator. I tried to stay connected, and I felt like every turn, the proper miracle appeared. And I just kept following these rabbit trails that continued to heal me. And when I left DC to move back to Pittsburgh, the last doctor that I saw, who was really trying to help me, just told me that I should be grateful I came back this far, that no other patients did. And at that point, I could do okay during the day, but I was never even vertical after about 5 p.m. I couldn't even sit up. It's been a very amazing thing, and Spooky has helped me so much. I just can't even tell you. So thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you for sharing so inspiring story. Really, thank you so much.
Was there anything in our prizes that you kind of had your eye on that would help you? Which one?
The honest truth is that I kind of had my hopes set to buy the Spooky Central, and I think the 15% discount would help be able to do that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm grateful. Thank you for allowing me to share and for listening to all of my story.
These are my hands. It's not, it's this where it stopped at 15%. You got a 15% discount.
You guys are like miracle workers.
We'll contact you personal later. We'll do something. We'll work something out.
Yes.
Yeah. Under the radar.
Yeah. I'm
the word.
For the integrity of your company and for all of you. Thank you.
I'm so pleased that we were able to help in a little way in your restoration to health. And we'll see what we can do about the central.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was touching. It surprised me. Well, it doesn't surprise me when I see the words of encouragement. from other people, this writing in the chat section, it really is touching. Was is Valley would say super touching. It really does mean a lot.
Valley is our daughter.
Yeah, she, if something's big, very big, and then super big. So if it's super, that's the
Oh,
yeah.
she was an infinity touching.
Yeah, we've taught her the word infinity. So now that comes into the conversation quite a bit too, when she wants to express large. Okay, so we've got Marie coming on now.
Yes.
And after Marie, we'll be having Sophie.
Ladem.
Ladem. We'll let Sophie tell us. So we've got Marie coming on now. Yeah. So, okay, now it should be connecting with you, Marie. Is that from France? Is it Marie from France?
Don't know.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, we can't. Oh, you're on mute.
Unmute.
So,
unmute.
Always.
Okay, hi. How are you?
Hi guys, really well. I'm so happy to get to chat with you because I have been purchasing my first Spooky about maybe 2.5 years ago. And I was so admirative and I was always thinking, who is behind that?
Now you've seen the clowns behind the scenes.
Me and the family.
The family, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so my story is going to be about a banana tree, very special story.
Okay.
Wow.
And so I purchased this Spooky maybe 6 months after COVID started, because I started jumping into research. I was so interested in the scalar waves and in the water and in gravity and in all the science. I started with electromagnetic, but very quickly I realized it was more scalar, which I renamed biowaves. And I thought that was so interesting. So I bought my first machine, and sadly it was caught by the customs and they burned it or whatever. So I bought a second one.
Oh, really? Does that
Yes,
happen?
I have stories.
No.
I'm the one with stories always. So I bought a second one, and then we used it here. I'm going to tell the story of the banana tree and more. And after this, I brought it to Costa Rica because we are in the process of opening a center with my son to heal with the Spooky. And I was also interested by another machine, which is more about emotions, energy, and psychology, but heals you with bioresonance as well.
Yes.
So it's going to be a bit of both in Costa Rica. And then here as well, a little center which will probably be franchised, so we can crop the healing and help people with the proper machines and treatment and training and environment as well. All right, so when we started off, I purchased a lot, like the GDV, the Kirlian photography, this and that, the blood, the dark screen analysis, and all the cartridge to test the before and after, because I was very much in the proof, like we need to, the scalar waves are detectable, but they're not measurable.
Mm-hmm.
But then the radiesthesis, they can draw them like corkscrew, and we know they're faster than light and etc. But if you want to heal, so if you're yourself in pain or in distress or in cancer, you're going to buy it and you're going to see the effect, right? But if you're going to heal others, you need to bring some sort of proof, although I feel the word proof is ridiculous in this science, because this science is way prior to anything medical. You know that, we know that. I mean, PCB is embedded in the Cathedral of Chartres, and it's 13 meters diameter.
Gosh.
And it's the exact shape of our antennas, right? And it's there, copper inside the marble, and it's 13 meters, and they call it a labyrinth to lose us, but it is a device, right? So this Tesla coil or Lakovsky or Spooky has been here for a long time and it heals. So anyway, by doing this center, I hope to participate in healing and conveying your beautiful devices. But I had to go through the proof, so I bought all this. And then we have a couple of people here. You can see a photo of a model because we are a factory. We are fashion factory. And we have some workers here as well. And some people are sick. And so we started by healing our team. And next door, there is a room where we put the Spooky. And during the break time, some people went there and they got the Spooky treatment. And when we put it there, we had, it's a very beautiful room. It's all white. It's a studio for photo and there is light from the ceiling. And we had this little banana tree. And then we left the machine there for 6 months. And what happened is the leaves of the banana tree went to 80 centi wide, not long. And usually it would be around the 30, 35, 45, maybe if it's a very tall tree. We were above 80. And another thing is the leaves, they go light green on the top, dark green in the middle, and then dry and crumbling on the bottom. Whereas this one had not one dark green leaf and not one dry leaf. Everything was light green and filled with water, like crispy, hydrated, strong, and full of the life energy. And then we took the, and it had never had a drop of water because we're too lazy to go and water it there. It was just fully blossoming just with the waves. And then we took the machines to put them in our office here. We're about 10 people in this big office and 40 behind there. And the leaves, when I came back from Costa Rica, so 2 months here, the machine, and while I was in Costa Rica opening the center, 2 months, so 4 months, the banana tree didn't have this scalar wave frequency, and now the leaves are back to 40 centimeters.
Oh, really?
So here we are. So I didn't document that. I didn't put it in time because I didn't know it was going to happen. Obviously, it was just to heal the people during the but we have a measurement here. Of course, in the meantime, we had another. I was able to heal a young boy from the neurologic consequences of malaria. You know, like there's this protein that will accelerate the clotting, which we have also observed in the vaccine and observed in the, so according to me, this is a protein because I studied malaria. I was in Africa when it all started. So it's a protein called PFEMP-1, and it accelerates the clotting of the red blood cells. They pile up in your blood just like coins, so that instead of absorbing the oxygen from here and here, when it's piled up, it let's say like this, my bottle, so let's say it's just like 1,000 of red blood cells, it only absorbs oxygen from the bottom and the top. So then your 1,000 cells would absorb just as much as one red blood cell. So that's the work of this protein, and that's probably also why the blood doesn't get oxygenated and it's not respiratory, it's the blood, because the blood is the main organ, and it's
exactly.
not the brain, which is just an electrical factory. It's the blood, it's the water, it's the seawater in us. So anyway, with this, with the Spooky, we were able to send the message to that little boy, 7-year-old, totally dysfunctional, cannot walk, cannot speak. It's already been 3 days or 4 days. It's the neurologic effect of malaria. So we put aspirin to dilute his blood. We had schematics of the blood cells in the arteries. And we were 15 because the intention is what's most important, the prayer, how to give the order from the source through us to the red blood cells to just start. We cannot say unpiling because we cannot say negative, but to just flow. No need to adhere to one another and just flow and all of us in our languages, because we're here multicultural community, praying over this little boy who was in Abidjan. And it was 5 p.m. So after that, we go home. But the next day, we know that at the time of the prayer, he got up and went to the fridge to take some chocolate. So here we are, thanks to Spooky, I know. So we needed the photo of the person to help remotely. We used the aspirin as a digital remedy, because it would send only the active part, I mean, the needed part to that kid. And yeah, we can use Ormus as well, and the numbers of Grabovoi, because we sort of, Scala would be the bio waves in the energy field. But then if you're in the field of matter, you can use Ormus or Gans, made by Kesh, Professor Kesh. And then if you want to use the closest access to information, it would be those numbers, the numbers of Grabovoi. So we're doing sessions now actually to help a blind man who's about 100 kilometers from us with those three, the Ormus, the Scalar, all placed on the Spooky, and the numbers of Grabovoi for his eye, his nerve, optic nerve, and the whole system with the brain with the cross. So yeah, beautiful things happening thanks to the Spooky.
Wonderful.
Right.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
I have so much more, but I have to leave other people to speak, because me, it's infinite. You know, that's really my, I still keep my factory here and my team that I love, but now I'm full on with the science of electromagnetic, scalar, water, and blood, because it's a panel all integrated together.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that story, or those stories with us. It's interesting about the banana tree. I hope you've got it back in the scalar field.
Sorry, what did you say last?
I hope you have the banana back in the scalar field, so it's going to get the extra large leaves again, the 80 centimeter.
I would like in the future, if I have your contact, to share any proof, because I'm off to open a center in Ubud, which is sort of center in Bali for all spirituality. And so we'll have a lot of, hopefully we'll have a lot of customers in need of this help. And then we're going to work not only on healing, but on proving, because we need this testimonial for our little franchise center. So I would like to share that with you directly, if I may.
You may. It'll be marvelous. Thank you so much. Well, shall you spin the wheel and see what? Oh, hey, I was hoping it was that one. That's our audio playing device.
Oh, great.
It's our mindful audio. So that's amazing because you touched on audio.
Combine it on the scale, on the Scoopy scalar?
Yes, it can plug straight into scalar. But we need to have an accessory for scalar harmony.
Do you have harmony?
Scalar
Do you
harmony.
have harmony? Scalar harmony.
I have the Scalar 2 suitcases. I don't know the name, and I have the generator, the blue one. I have two. The gray one, I have one, and the big one I have.
Okay, I'll ask our
Generators, I have
girls.
one.
I'll ask our girls to check whether you've got a harmony, and if you don't, we can send a harmony to you.
By mistake.
Yeah, by mistake.
And that will allow you to send pure audio into the scalar field, high quality audio.
Yeah, it's
so thankful. Really, really thank you. And the honor to talk to you too.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Merci.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Always showing off. Okay, next we've got Sophie, and after Sophie will be Ronald.
Yes.
And
Sophie.
Oh, right. It jumped.
Le Demain. French again.
Yeah, France is a beautiful large country.
I know. But they had to stay up really late for this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if it's very late, maybe we should have had poor Sophie on first, and Anne-Marie. So Sophie, it should be trying to connect now.
Sophie
did it not? I'll do it again. Huh. Okay. Sometimes there's a bit of a delay. Okay, Sophie. Yes, it's no problem. Okay, well, Sophie, unfortunately, is not able to join us right now, so we'll go right to Ronald.
Ronald.
Is that Ronald Diet? So, Ronald, I'll put you on now. Is it the... Okay, Ronald will be meeting us shortly. And okay, and Yura, if you can help. Okay, Ronald.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
I am excellent. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm in the Caribbean.
Wow. Where it never
Yes,
gets cold.
it never gets cold. We have two seasons, rainy season and dry season.
Right, right. And what are we heading into now? Is it...
We are heading into the rainy season.
Oh, okay. Hooray.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's good for the plants, good for the plants.
Yes, it is. Well, I have many testimonies. I've had the original Rife machines. So I've had the Rife machines, and one of the things that I like about the Spooky2 is that you advanced it, because the original Rife, you could have only treated 257 conditions, whereas with the Spooky2, there are thousands.
No, no
Yeah,
limit.
yes. And one of the things that I have in Trinidad and in the Caribbean is that I have an alternative health, a holistic health facility whereby we treat persons. And one of the things that I'm working on is having a Spooky2 clinic. Just like the person before, I deal with bioresonance. So I have diagnostic scans that scans the body through frequencies. And just recently, I've been treating persons remotely with the Spooky2 remote, as well as I would have had persons from other countries come to the Caribbean for treatment. Some of them, there are no longer any traces of cancer. So
Wow.
just recently, I had a gentleman, he was diagnosed with 4th stage aggressive prostate cancer. And how I met him, the lawyer whom he was going to do the power of attorney and to do up his will, I mentor her, and she introduced me to him. And within a month and a half after treating him with the Spooky2 machines, the cancer was completely gone. There wasn't any trace of it. And there are many persons in different parts of the world who we are treating remotely, and we have tremendous results and testimonials, as well as, because I am a believer in Spooky2, I've introduced it to many practitioners or holistic practitioners throughout the world. So I've introduced it to persons in Canada, the UK, the US, even in the Caribbean. And one day I'm hoping to have a conference to invite you all to make Spooky2 known, the technology, because of the impact that it's having on persons' lives. So I just want to end there. I don't want to be too long, but I have hundreds of testimonials, because from the inception of Spooky2, I've been using it. And before Spooky2 was birthed, I've been using the Rife machine. So I know about the Rife. I've seen literally hundreds of persons health improve and the health restored due to this technology. So thank you again, John, for your dedication to improving the life of humanity and mankind. So thank you so much.
I'm so happy to hear that you're having these successes. When you thank me, Ronald, it's thanking a large group of people that make it happen as well. But I mean, there's so many good people that have helped us both in our development and in spreading the machines all over the world. And it's heartwarming to know that in the Caribbean, we've got a good soul there who's helping others restore their health. Stage 4 prostate, that's very, very, it's very hard to pull away from. It's become metastatic, it's through your body. And you've managed to restore this person back to their original healthy state. So that's an amazing story. Thank you so much for that, for sharing that with us. For the things that your clinic needs, is there anything in our prize pool that probably would be most useful to you and your clients?
Yes, I don't have the central, well, I don't have the central machine as yet. I have
But the
several
central's not
generators.
on the central's not on the spinner. This is
And
all I'm
I don't have the harmony either, but I have the
okay.
scale. I have several generators. I have the several generator X Pro, the XM generators.
Okay.
I even have a radionics machine.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Okay. So yeah, I'd say the healing ability of scalar harmony can't be overemphasized. It's incredible, the healing ability of audio. And if you send that through the scalar field, real magic happens. I think there'll be a nice fit in the clinic in the Caribbean. Do you know any clinics in the Caribbean that could do one? Do us one. Well, let's spin the wheel and see.
We don't have scalar harmony here.
No, we don't. But we've got the frequency heals.
Oh, okay.
The mindful audio.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we can accidentally do the same thing again. Whoops. We've got a tight spot. We'll have to look into that later. This is a mindful audio.
And it will also include a harmony, right?
Of course.
A scalar harmony.
Yeah, of course. This is an audio player where you load onto a memory stick, or you can just load it straight from your computer. So it's standalone. You don't need to have a computer connected to it. It plays the healing audios straight to an accessory which is on your scalar device. We will include, because it's Thanksgiving Day and we want to support people that are supporting others, we may be helping maybe 100 people through extension by helping you. We'll also accidentally include a scalar harmony.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
You're doing good things, Ronald, and we want to help you.
Thank you.
And this is the one of the most powerful things that we can offer in this.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to send greetings to Yura and Penny. They are always in touch, and I get wonderful support from them. So I want to say thank you to them also.
Okay, I will pass those thanks to them.
Yeah.
Yura and Penny, they're wonderful, wonderful people. Well, all our staff are fantastic. When we had the video show, they were saying, thank you for Happy Thanksgiving. They all look so serious, and it's only because they're in front of the camera. Honestly, they're
a little bit nervous.
Very nervous. And also English is the second language.
Yeah.
But
Penny was not in that video because she was in UK.
She's globetrotting in the UK.
She's coming back today.
Or tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
But we will pass at the soonest opportunity your heartfelt warmth and love to them. So thank you very much for the story. And it's so good to hear what you're doing.
Yes, thank you.
You're doing good. Keep up the good work.
Wonderful.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there something wrong with our spinning wheel?
I think so.
Yeah. Hey, look, Siddheshwar, I owe him to come on because I said his name wrong at the beginning. Remember, I had to have a second bite at the apple, and he's been patiently waiting for a long time. So, Siddheshwar, I'm going to put you on now. Yeah. And would he be the last one? Who else?
Probably after Siddheshwar, we have one more.
One more after
Okay, you
Siddheshwar.
choose.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, who? Oh, okay. Oh.
No, you choose.
Oh, okay.
We have 4 more people raising their hands.
Hello.
Hello.
But you choose.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Oh, we're
How are
both
you
great.
both doing?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're heading into winter, but we've had no rain for since forever. It's nice. It's good. I mean, family's healthy, and we hear really, really good stories of things that are happening in other countries. We're hearing stories of people like yourself. Now, for the people that don't know, Siddheshwar is one of our valued trainers. We had his smiling face during the presentation.
Also our Facebook group, a moderator, and he's just had his children.
Just had
the end of last year.
Just had a new child from the end of last year. So my first question is, do you get time to sleep? You've got a newborn?
No. Actually, it's nearly 1.5 months, 1.5 years, and really we have lost sleep. So Scalar is helping me, yeah, but I'm not able to use Scalar that much, That is one reason I'm not able to experiment much with Scalar, because we have a small house and I don't want to put kid in a field right now with a strong field.
No, yeah.
So that is the only reason. Otherwise, I'm into research, as you know already. So first of all, I really thank Spooky2 for giving me this opportunity to express my gratitude and share few things with you all. Okay. So very quickly, the first experience I would like to share is with the Magic Pro. I think I've already given a testimonial for that. Recently, I had viral infection, and usually it takes 7 to 10 days to get healed for me. But because I have been a big fan of magnetic field since long, because literally I started my journey with the magnetic therapy. Okay, so I have been using magnets since long time now. So I started using Magic Pro for my viral infection, and just one session, my body was down with pain, muscle ache, lot of muscle ache, and I was completely down. And in just one session, it was 70%, at least 70% pain gone, and my body recovered in literally one day. Okay, so that is the power of magnetic field. No biofeedback scanning, nothing I did. That is one thing. Now, not recently, even now I'm having pneumonia.
Oh.
So I was coughing, and there was a lot of muscle ache. So I just went to Google God, and then I just searched with the symptoms that okay, this is not bronchitis. This seems to be pneumonia.
Oh.
I went to the biofeedback scan. That is my go-to thing always. Whenever I'm training, when I'm offering the one-on-one training, I'm on my Spooky2. There is some scanning or some hunt and kill going on always. Okay, so I did the scan, and in the very first scan, it gave me pneumonia. It picked up pneumonia.
Wow.
I did the killing for that, and the very next session, in few hours, it gave me the name of the pathogen involved in that. Okay, so I just looked up on the internet. So as we say that peeling the layers of onion, that is what it is. One by one, it was peeling off, and I could see that happening because my coughing went down in just 2 sessions. I think 2 sessions of killing it, 40% is down. The pneumonia went down to 40%.
Yeah.
Just 2 sessions. So why here I want to stress the strength of biofeedback scanning, because I've been seeing on the Facebook group few people are trying to put down biofeedback scanning. This is my message to everyone, that biofeedback scanning is the way to go. That is the way you have to move forward. General programs might be hitting everything or not, you don't know, but biofeedback scanning is certainly hitting what you actually need. That is the way to start your work. And then you can make your own protocols, you do whatever you want to do. These are the 2 personal experiences apart from the experiences of my parents. Again, coming back to Magic Pro, my mom has diabetes, and she has always throughout the day burning sensation in her feet. Okay, she's always feeling that pain, that heat. So in just 1 or 2 sessions in Magic Pro, she said my pain is reduced, the burning sensation is reduced by 30% in just 2 sessions. So I say, my parents don't want to use technical knowledge, they don't want to spend their time in learning anything. So Magic Pro, I'm so thankful. So I just tell them, go and sleep. I'll switch it on, you sleep on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And John, my the main reason I'm here in front of you is I am really concerned about people knowing. People need to have the knowledge of this technology so that we can start helping them. So the challenge in India I'm facing is I want to hold a conference. I want to make it a revolution because I can do it. I know I can do it. So I want to make it a revolution in India so that people start knowing what this technology is all about, because having a clinic or two is not going to help. I have to scale up my efforts and I'm ready to do that. So if possible, we could have a conference in India so that people can know and start using the technology. I'm there to demonstrate everything. I can help them heal. I've been doing it, but I need lots of people to be with me. So just requesting if it is possible.
Anything is possible. Anything is
Yes.
possible.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can take this further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Look at Echo because that's more, she's the expert and but
Yeah,
we will
sure.
make things happen. We'll make things happen.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for sharing the stories with us. You've been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
And you're now a fully qualified Spooky2 trainer.
Yes.
So I mean I can't tell you anything that you
My
don't know.
privilege. I'm still learning. You have made so many things now. It's always a learning process.
A lot.
Well, it depends because now we're growing people in other ways.
Yeah, I know. That's in different direction.
In different direction.
Yeah, not just through products to help their
Yes.
body,
Yeah.
physically, but also sharing more.
Like for meditation, for example, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have really dreamed about having lessons on meditation, how giving lessons, and now we are. Things like this, it's all part of the curve.
Yeah.
Should we spin the yellow wheel?
And next week, please join us in the meditation.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Sure.
Okay. Was there anything that you need, City Right?
I would love to have a XM kit because
Okay.
I'm scaling up my generators now.
Okay. Oh, no, give it. Oh, okay, you did it. Yeah, okay. It was,
That's a spinning.
Thank you.
It was spinning. It was spinning.
Oh.
Okay, well, that was a lucky. That was lucky.
Anti-gravity.
Okay, you take
Okay.
care,
Thank
Sadish.
you.
It's
Thank you
really
so
nice
much.
talking to you.
Oh, thanks for being. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, so
We
choose. Well, there's
channeling.
Yeah, channeling. Well,
It's very hard to decide.
I wonder if Jun Jiang Pao, because I mean, do you have a name like that? She's a Pao. It's a powerful name. So, John, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I'm pretty sure I pronounced your surname right. I'll bring you on as panelist. You'll be the last one on.
And if anyone else wants to, share the story, you can make a video.
Oh,
and
because you've
then
got
send to us.
because we've got another competition.
Yeah,
going.
another competition, online competition.
Yeah. So
We would love to hear more stories.
now look at him.
Hi,
That
John.
face. That's a strong face. Hey, that's why he's got Powell as a surname.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm doing fine here, John. Yeah.
Fantastic. What part of the world do you hail
Kong.
from? Is it Hong Kong?
I think so.
No, I'm from Malaysia.
Oh.
There you go, see? There you go. Can't you see
Neighboring
it's
to
the
Singapore.
Malaysian air conditioning above him? See? Look,
Okay.
made in Malaysia on the corner there.
True.
Yeah. First of all, I would really like to thank John to make all this possible, because without having Spooky2 as a company and the products, I think a lot of things are not possible. Yeah, and for making this international. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, maybe I just start with my story.
I would love to hear.
Yeah, I'm actually very new to Spooky2. I just got to know Spooky2 somewhere in September this year through a friend. Her name is Susie Tan. I'm not sure if she's here. If she's here, then I would also like to appreciate her to actually introduce this product to me. Okay. How I come to know this product through Susie is I have a dog, a bull mastiff. She is about 40 kilo before the surgery in April this year. She got this what we call as the GDV, whereby the stomach is twisted. So when it's twisted, part of the stomach cell will tend to die. So they need to do the operation to untwist the stomach before the whole stomach died. And then if the whole stomach died, which means the dog will die. So we did the surgery on time, and my dog survived, and eventually she lost about 14 kilos of the weight, become about 26 kilo.
It's a big
And
drop.
yeah, it's a big drop. And after that, my dog keeps on having infection for the past about almost 6 months. We have to send the dogs to the veterinarian for a few times, and they have been putting antibiotic. And after 1 week, when the antibiotic is stopped, the infection tends to come back, and it seems to be stronger. So the vet has been prescribing stronger and stronger antibiotic. But every time, after about 1 week or 2 weeks after the antibiotic, the dog seems to become weak again. So when I say weak, the dog actually is not responsive to us. When we call our dog, she's not responsive. And at that point of time, we were expecting that our dog is going to die. So me and my wife were quite sad about it. So we were actually planning for my dog funeral, but then one day I remembered my friend Susie. She always have a lot of animals, stray and domestic animal. And I say, Susie, do you have any way that you can help my dog? Because I know you have been having so many dogs. She's having animals like birds, bats, cats, dogs, all kind of animals. So she said, okay, why not you send to this vet, which I did send to, but throughout the antibiotic injection of about 3 weeks or 4 weeks, still we see the white blood cell are very high, red blood cell is very low. So still after the antibiotic, my dog again become very inactive. It's like dying. And then Susie said, okay, I will do this for you. You give me your dog's nail. I will put your dog's nail in the machine. At that time, I don't know what machine is that. And then she showed me the video of a microgen connected to the Spooky2 remote. Then I was like, how can this be possible? Because I was educated as engineer, but I have never known about this product throughout so long in my life. Then somewhere in late of September and October, one day I found my dog is like, hey, my dog is doing better and is responsive and start to become like the old self. And then we sent vet to the vet for the last time. The vet said, I didn't know what you all did, but what you have been doing is helping your dog. So please continue. So that was the last time, and we stopped the antibiotic. And after that, somewhere in October, I purchased the Gen X Pro kit, and I start running the terrain for my dog, which I see my dog keeps improving. And after that, I think my dog was a little bit sick. I didn't know why. So I run the broad spectrum antibiotic on my own through the remote. Then again, my dog starts to respond to it and becomes better. And after that, it becomes a little bit sick. Then I do another one more time of spectrum antibiotic. Then and then I think my dog discharged some blood. And after that, my dog is well until now. So I'm very happy with the outcome. And I don't think to be frank, I've sent my dogs to those biggest and best vet in Malaysia. To be frank, they were telling us that your dog is old. So, they're telling us that we have to expect the dog, to die. But then, my dog is surviving now, and I think my dog will continue to be with us for another few more years, hopefully. Yeah, so I'm very thankful with all this technology. And now, recently, my wife is diagnosed with a lump in the breast, whereby the doctors is advising her to do a biopsy, which I didn't agree to. So now we are trying to deal with this using Spooky product, and also her endometriosis through Spooky product as well. And now, of course, for my father, he had stroke, dementia, Alzheimer, high blood pressure, diabetes. So I'm also healing them with the Spooky2 product, and also my mother as well. So five of us are actually using the Spooky2 now. I mean, four as in my father, mother, wife, myself, and my dog. So five of us. And of course, whenever possible, when I see people, I ask them for their fingernail and I put them in the remote together with my fingernails so that they can benefit from the parent or whatever program that I'm running. For example, Schumann resonance, things like that. So hopefully that it will help all of whoever that are willing to be helped. Because some people, they got spooked up when we asked for fingernail. They were like, what do you want to do with my fingernail? Yeah. We do what we can. Yeah.
That's an amazing story. So your dog introduced you to the world of Spooky2.
Yes.
Since then, your understanding has grown, and now instead of someone helping you or the dog, you are now helping other people.
Yes.
That's actually really, it's quite a beautiful story, you know.
I know.
It happens so
Dogs,
often. It does happen quite often where people do buy our products, they get well, and they keep the products running for their friends and loved ones, and it just grows exponentially. It's how we started off as one person, now it's like a million.
And now I also have the Spooky Central. So I'm also doing the plasma for my parents, my wife, and my dog also. So I think we are in a safe hand right now with the right devices from you. Really, thank you all from Spooky2.
Oh yeah, well, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice story.
I'd say the thing that John, is your name pronounced Jun?
June.
June. Yes.
June. I think. Okay.
You can just call me Pao. Most of my friends call me Pao. That's our surname.
It's a great surname. I wish I had that surname. No one would want to argue with me because you know it's coming next. Okay. I'm guessing that the thing that would probably be most useful for you is the generator remote kit, the XM. Do you agree with it?
Yes. I definitely agree with you.
We've had a few people strike it lucky, so maybe you'll be striking it lucky as well. We'll give it a good spin.
Hopefully.
And we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Hang on, it hit something. It hit something. Something went wrong.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, John.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's amazing. Yeah, you got that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you and the support team as well. I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you for helping other people.
Yeah,
that means that you're higher up on the energy scale.
It's all about spreading love.
Yeah, and that's what you're doing now. And pass on our thanks to your dog for introducing you to the world of Spooky2. Give your dog
I have to thank to everyone. Thanks to everyone.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
May you all be well and happy.
Thank you.
You.
You too, pal. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow, that was fantastic. A dog led him to Spooky2.
Yeah, that's probably the dog you saved.
Probably a dog that, yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I guess that's been a bit of a long one as these are actually, but just want to just quickly go through.
Oh, someone's asking whether there is a option for written or oral story. You can write to us.
But would they enter into the competition?
I don't know the rules of the online.
Don't you just hate rules?
Yeah, but you can join, and I'll talk to the girls.
Eco's got quite a bit of big sway in the company. Yeah, she knows which strings to pull and stuff. So yeah. So just you can do it online, and You never know if it's
Yeah, you write an email to them and say that ask Echo.
Okay. Yeah, ask Echo. Ask the big boss. And what's the email that they should write to?
Sama@spooky2.com, spooky2-more.com, or support@spooky2-more.com.
Okay. Okay. It's funny, you know, we are a international company now.
What does that mean?
Well, we got all our friends there that are sort of.
We should be really thankful for this platform, because that's the platform which connect us to all the people, that grants us the opportunity to connect with people and more lives, different kinds of lives, including you know, dogs and
lives
cats
lives are lives.
Yeah, we're all equal.
Well, I feel humbled by.
Yeah, I know. I feel really lucky to have this opportunity.
That was my point. Like, we're an international company, but all these people overseas are just spreading love so far and wide. Yeah. Every person that buys a Spooky2 product donates to charity.
Yeah.
There's no getting out of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're so deeply fortunate. Is that the right way of saying it?
Yes.
Deeply fortunate.
Deeply fortunate. Highly fortunate.
Highly fortunate.
Higher and deeper.
Now, this is the influence she has on me. Both deeply and highly fortunate to be associated and know so many good people in the world.
Yeah.
Doing absolutely amazing things.
It looks like we are helping people, but it's different.
No.
All those people are helping us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And we thank you.
Yeah.
We give Thanksgiving to you all. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And, Mr. and Mrs. White. Actually, that's an interesting. Yep.
No,
look, it says there. Look. It says there. Monica says, "Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. White." See, you are Mrs. White. You know.
No, that's a Miss.
Yeah, you are Mrs. White.
No.
The thing is
that's
this.
Miss
This is the
Lee
thing.
and Mr.
Yeah, I got
Lee.
this. I'd never think. I've always thought it's funny that a woman should take a man's name when they get married, and I haven't asked, haven't even dared go there. She's got a name, and when I married her, she had a name, and why change it? It's a beautiful name. So yeah, it never even entered the conversation. Of course, I knew what the answer would be, but I'd never even bothered, because I love her, and that's her name. So no, she's not Mrs. White. Yeah. Funny, but I've never really thought about it since the early times. But yeah, you're something. You're my wife now. Okay.
Well, someone's asking you to send the enzyme.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Well, we'll send to all the emails.
We've had a few people that have asked this information, and one of the people I was mentioning how enzymes can dissolve dead tissue in your body, so there can be the arteriosclerosis, the plaque in your arteries and your scar tissue. You can even use it topically, although you only use a very small percentage because it can sting. And I will send this information. You may or may not be able to get the ingredients, but you can find them in the database and run them.
Yeah.
And then you can get the effects of them that way.
And I still want to take this opportunity to call people to join our meditation and to read the book.
Next week is the meditation.
Next Wednesday.
Next
The
Wednesday.
same time as this morning.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Is it still coffee time?
Well, we haven't decided whether it's Sama or coffee time or whatever name it is, but it's really meditation together.
Right.
And then send the blessings to the world, to the earth, to pray for world peace.
Yeah. And what was the other thing? The meditation
And the book, The
Oh,
Essence of
yes.
Happiness and True Freedom.
Yeah.
It's worthwhile to read
Yeah.
at least 10 times.
Some of you may have received it with an order and thought, what is this? Before throwing it away, read the first chapter at least.
Yeah, it's really, and John has made the videos out of the book, and it's probably when you are driving your car, you can, listen to it.
Yeah, and we wouldn't do something if we don't think it's got worth. Everything we've done from the beginning, we think, is it the thing to do? Is it the best thing to do? And we do think that this is very, very valuable information.
We'll also send the link of the videos and the book to the email addresses. Okay, because Elena was asking where can we find the book.
Okay.
We are sending with each parcel now, but if if there are no orders you have placed, then you can find it in the YouTube channel, and we can send the links to you.
Okay.
And also, please, if you find anyone around you that needs this, share with them.
That's the way it works.
Yeah. You don't know who, if you are the light, you don't know who are in the darkness, and that can go out of this darkness because of the light you are shining.
Yeah.
So be the light.
Be the light.
Yeah, be the light.
I'll let that be the ending statement. Normally there's a power struggle, but that's so profound. That's so nice. I think I'll leave it at that. Just be the light. Be the light for others that are in the dark. That really is beautiful. Okay.
I'm happy you thought of it.
Okay. And people are sending the emails. Would you have the emails from?
Yes.
Okay. So people we'll just send it to everyone.
Okay. We'll send the link of the book, the link of the video, the enzyme, and also the app thing, and the meditation link, and everything.
If we're doing enzymes, I'll also send another bit of information as a special thank you for today. And it's something which complements enzymes. So you'll find out when I send this information to you. All packaged together. Thank you everybody for listening. It's been a long one. It's been 9, 10, wow, 2.5 hours almost.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for being with us for that time, and also for being with us from the time when you joined. It's been amazing, this ride. We know that Spooky2 is going to grow. We know that the blessings are going to grow larger. We know now that we can make an impact, and that is all thanks to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Where's the plug? Well, that was really good. It was good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Thanks.
Okay, pull the plug.
Pull the plug. Bye-bye.
Bye.